Good afternoon, grade 7s. We are going to be conducting experiment number 1 on page 47 in the resource booklet. This assessment will be going on the report card. So I want you to try your very best and make good observations. Okay, so what we're going to do is in front of me I have 5 different solids. Solid 1 we will start with. So what I would like you to do is I'm going to put my phone closer to the solid and I would like you to fill in on the observation table color, clarity, and crystal shape if it applies. If it is not a crystal, you would put N/A. If you can't see the crystal very well, then you can just say, yes, it has a crystal shape. Okay, so this is solid 1. This is solid 2. This is solid 3. Please don't look at the chunks here, just look at the individual crystals. This is solid 4. And this is solid 5. Okay, good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to add water to each of these solids. So what you are going to decide based on what you see is whether the solid is soluble or insoluble. Quick recap, soluble means that it can dissolve in the water, and it does dissolve, which means you will see most of it disappearing. There won't be very much left. Insoluble means that you can still see the solid in the water. Okay, so we're going to start with solid number 1. I'm going to spin it. Okay, so I'm going to show you a side view. And I'm going to show you from above. So if the majority of the solid is gone, then you would say it's soluble. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is solid 2. We're going to add water. Let's take a look at it from the side. Look at it again. And again, if the majority of solid is still there, it would be considered insoluble. Okay, let's move on to solid 3. I'm just going to remove those chunks. Give me a moment. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so that was solid 3. Here is solid 4. finally solid 5. So I'm going to put solid 5 into a beaker. I'm just going to drop one piece in. And I'm going to add some water. And I'd like you to watch. Remember, I want you to make observations on whether it's soluble or insoluble. But in this case here, this one's kind of a special situation. So you don't have to comment on soluble or insoluble for solid number 5, but you should be writing down what you see happening to the solid when the water was added. Okay, so those are the 5 solids. And you can see here, here's solid 1, solid 2, solid 3, solid 4. Does look different now than it did before, so you might want to change what you said initially. And then finally solid 5. Okay, so this is our first video of 2. The next video that I send you, which will be your next science class, we are going to be doing the same thing, but we're going to be adding acid to each of the solids instead. Thank you and have a great weekend. Bye.